Hi everyone. So in today's video, we are going to create a landing page of a website which is fully responsive when being viewed in a mobile devices. So, so this is the sample of the website landing page that we are going to create. So if we are going to view this on a small screen, let's say like this, it is all responsive, so you will see that the image also responds according to the sizes and also the divisions below it. So if you're gonna make it a little bit bigger, so the image also expand. If we make it smaller, so the it also resizes, including the contents below. Okay, so this is the example we have. We also have a button here. When we click, it's going to be have a hover effect. Okay, so I got this image, guys, from Pixel. Okay, I've got that pixel.com or Unsplash. So this is the image I'm using, and it is free to use. And also I have that here already inside my folder called img, and this is the image that I am using for that. So next thing is we're gonna create here a css inside. I'm gonna call this one as style.css, and then I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, and then also I'm gonna close this for a while, and I'm gonna create index.html. So index.html, and I'm gonna open again my css. So here's the two things we need here. Two files we need. So first, let's set up first our HTML. I'm gonna drag this over to the right side. So we have let's set up the HTML first. I'm gonna close this one, make it like that. Okay, so I'm just going to change this to full landing page, and then gonna link our CSS here, our external CSS, by using the link CSS. I'm gonna add a path, assets, CSS, style.css. So first thing is we're gonna add here our header. So header, I'm gonna give this an ID of hero. I'm gonna hit enter and then push it down. Inside this header tag, I'm gonna add one header one tag. Let's say let your mind wander. So we'll have here below sample lorem text, dummy text, and then after this paragraph tag, I'm going to add here one button. So we're gonna add hash here. Let's say here read more. Okay, so after the header tag, I'm going to create three sections below. I'm gonna call this section, I'm gonna call this one as let's say section hyphen 8. No, yeah, section hyphen 8, and then section ID. I'm gonna add paragraph sample here, say lorem of say 8 paragraph, 8 words. Then we're gonna add another section below. We can copy this one and change the ID to B, and we will add one more section. So this is section C, but I'm going to change this. I'm gonna add here a division, 3 division. So I'm gonna call this one as dot box box 1. Okay, so I'm gonna add two more. So 1, 2. I'm gonna change this to 2 and 3. So here I'm gonna add one paragraph inside and a sample dummy text of 8. So I can copy this one and then paste that here, and like that. So if we're going to look at our web page, it is going to be um, like this. So I'm gonna open that with live server. So it is looking like this for now, okay, because we haven't done our CSS yet. So let's go back to our Visual Studio Code now, and we will do the CSS. So first thing is we're gonna add a reset here. So I'm gonna use asterisk for that, curly braces. Let's say you're gonna set or reset the margin to 0 and padding to also 0, and then we're gonna add here border border I mean box sizing to border box. And yeah, so because we need to do this because by default our browser has a built-in margin and padding, and if we will not do this, the tendency is it is going to inherit those default margin and padding. So in the body section, okay, we also gonna set here something like margin 0, and then let's add a font, family of, we're gonna add here Arial, add comma. Can we use now Helvetica? Helvetica is a very nice font, NEUE, and we're gonna add sans serif. Okay, we're gonna add sans serif, and then let's make it a little bit smaller. So we can also add a default font size of our body tag to, let's say, 18 pixel, and a color of the text set to something white, let's say FF, say DA D9. Oh, by the way guys, this hex value for colors, I got this from our rapidtables.com here. So we can select any hex value for colors. Yeah, we can select any as what we want. Okay, and then after the body tag, we're gonna target now our hero section. I mean here, hero. So you can use that now here, hash hero. We can add here a background image. I'm gonna use the URL for that. I'm gonna say /img mountain, and then we're gonna also set the background size to cover, because we're aiming here for a full page landing page. So we're gonna use the background size cover, and we are going to set the background position to also center. And let's also set the height. We'll use the viewport height to 100 VH, and this will allow our image to expand using the viewport height by 100. So if we look at our image, it is looking like this now. Okay, so so after setting that viewport height, we're gonna add a display of flex. Okay, so what display flex will do is that everything inside a hero division or hero header tag will be set to flex. So if we go back here, our content text is by default aligned inline or horizontally, but we will change that to become, let's say, we'll change the direction, not horizontally. So we're gonna select flex direction. I'm gonna choose column. So if we go back here, it will change to column now. Okay, so after changing column that to column, we can add justify, let's say, content to the center, and we're gonna align items to center also. So every element we have inside it will be sent to the center, and we're gonna align also the text alignment to center. And if we look at our web page, so it looks like this one now. Okay, so and we can add a padding of 0 for top and bottom, and we're gonna add 20 pixel for left and right, so that will result to there should be a padding here. And we can all barely see our button here or our link, so we will change that. We'll change that in a bit. So let's go back to our VS Code, and we will check this one first. H1 tag, we will set these two, so we can target that using hero ID, and then we say H1, and we will set a font size of let's make it 35 pixel, so it will look bigger now. And because we have assigned 18 here, hero H1. How about 40? I think that one is much better. If we change it to 50, I think 35 is much better. So after setting up the header 1 tag, we can now go target our paragraph tag, which is still inside our header tag or hero ID. So hero, and then paragraph tag, and then we'll add here hero. And we'll add here like also a font size up. By the way, let me check first. Font size of 18 pixel. How about, let me check. So it's really big now. Let's change it back to 18 pixel. This one is looking good. Alright, so next is we're now going to target the button still inside a hero ID. This one, a class button. So since it is still inside a hero ID, so we'll use hash hero, and we'll target the class button. So this one will set a font size of also 18 pixel, and I'm gonna remove the underline text, and we'll set that to none. So this will remove the underline here. So you see we have the blue, but we don't have the underline anymore, so because of this. And also we're gonna set the color of the text to be I'm gonna choose this, and then I'm gonna add a border, let's say 1 pixel solid. I'm gonna make it white. Although we can change it, like we can make it also white like that. And what else? We can add padding to 10 pixel top to bottom, and I'm gonna set 20 pixel left and right. And also let's set a border radius to 10 pixel on all sides. And I'm gonna add, let's check first. So here's our button now, but you see there is no margin in between our paragraph and the button itself, so we're gonna add here a margin top. Let's set 10 pixel for that, and now it changed to like this. So now let's target the section we have below. No, I think we can still add a hover effect for this one, because if we click that, looks like nothing's happening. So we can set a hover effect on that. So we can say hash hero dot button, add our hover sudo class. We'll say here when we hover above it, we add a border of 1 pixel solid. Shall we make it blue? Yeah, shall we make it blue? So let's select a color here. Shall we make it midnight blue? Let's copy that. Let's go back to our VS Code, solid, like that. I'm gonna make the color of the text to white, otherwise we cannot see it. So let's check that. Refresh. Okay, so now when we hover, oh okay, the border is already becoming blue, but the text color of the text remains white. So shall we change it to the same color? I think this one is much better compared to that. Okay, so yeah, we have the hover effect now. Okay, so let's work on the section now. Let's start with the section A. So for section A, we're just gonna add here a padding and let's just copy this one first. Let's go here. So this is an ID, so we'll use hash for that and something like that, and we'll add here a, let's say, padding of 20 pixel, and shall we give this a background color of okay, we'll use this one. So when we set the background color to like this, the result of that is like this one, but we can change this color of the text to white. So we're gonna say color, so we can use here FFFF. Okay, refresh. So now we have it color white. We can also add here a text align center and refresh. Now it's on the center. So we still have, this one is a section B, and this 3 division here is section C with box 1 2 3. So we will set that also. Let's go back to our VS Code. We'll target section B for now. So section B, we also have the same padding and background color. Section B, no, I mean we're gonna change the, okay, let's see, padding, yes, 20 pixel also, and we're gonna set the, we're gonna remove the background, and we'll just add color of the text to become blue like this, and we can also text align center that. So let's have a look first. Let's refresh that. Let's go down. So this is our section B. Now let's work on our section C. We're gonna set the display of this one to flex. So let's go back to VS Code, and we'll have that actually we can just copy this one, section C, and add here hash section C, and then like that. So we're gonna set the display to flex. So when we set that display to flex, you will notice that it will inline itself horizontally, but we will change that in a bit, and we will add a padding to our division. I mean here our division will add a padding, so we can say still section C, we can copy that section C, but we'll target the division, and then we'll add a padding of, let's say, 20 pixel. Okay, and let's have a look first. So now we have a padding in between in each of every division, and then I think it's better for to have these longer text, so we can actually change that to section B. We can add here another lorem uh, lorem 10, no, shall we make it lorem 15, and then this one could change this to lorem 20, for example. Then we can just copy these, paste here, and paste here, save. So it will look like this one now. Let's refresh this. Yeah, this one's looking good compared to the previous one, and yeah, but still we need to work on the section division box here. So we're gonna target, the goal is we're gonna make this have a background color blue and set the text to white to section C box 1, section C box 3, but for box number 2 we will just make the background white and set the color of the text to blue. So how to do that is we can just target first our section C. Section C will target our dot box 2. Okay, and we will say color of the text to blue. Actually, no need to add background color because by default it is already okay, I think we can, yeah, it's already white, so just this one color. And for section C box 1 and 3, we'll change that to hashtag section C, then say dot box 1 comma, we'll say hash section C again, dot target the class box hyphen 3. Okay, our curly braces, and we can set background to color blue, and then we're gonna set the color of the text to a hash FFF. Okay, so let's have a look first. Okay, so this is, I think we are done on the bottom portion, and if you notice we have the hover effect now of our button, and if we're gonna have inspect this one, this is fully responsive, so if we're gonna view this on a smaller screen like that, so it will adjust also. Bigger screen, it will also adjust itself, so it is fully responsive. Even the contents below, it will just shrink accordingly. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like the video.